Hello, and welcome back to Alpha Prime, where we've got a very interesting level ahead of us. It's an interesting level not only because of the bugs, or rather the poor design in some elements, but also because of the new mechanic it introduces, the oxygen dispensers. Well, not really a new mechanic, we just haven't seen it for three levels. And, the fact that the designers are so inept, they've somehow managed to make a level that should be boring, and is actually kind of quick. The only reason I die in this level, about 3 or 4 times, is because I rushed. Now, you may be wondering why I'm moving what's obviously going to be a platform to get across, without getting on it. This is to demonstrate one of the interesting design choices of this update. So we move the crane all the way over there without any problem. That's fine. Now we're moving it back, and you can tell it's a very slow and boring process. This is one of only 2 slow and boring bits. Well, sort of. But now we get some interesting physics and the design choice I mentioned. Now, why am I looking up? Because that exploded from the opposite side because we were on it. You'll also notice that due to the physics, we're getting yanked towards the opposite side of whatever we're moving with. How does physics? Oh well, we're going to get some more chat from our lovely female companion any minute now, and yes, you do get easily past it without any fuckery. So I'm going to shut up while the lady's about to talk, and I'll be right back.
Oh, it's about time. It's a good thing I didn't count only on you, sweetheart.
Oh, don't be such an asshole. Do you think I've just been sitting on my ass here? I detected a strange ship, and the company sent us some special ops. I had to break off all communications right away. Otherwise, they'd have intercepted them. This is the first time their ship is in a radio shadow.
So they just flew by and let the Artemis sink below the horizon? They didn't even stop to have a cup of coffee with you? Yeah, and those Green Berets sure have no manners. If I saw an unidentified ship in orbit, I'd at least run a biodetector over it.
Of course they did that, but I hacked into their frequency and sent them false data. They're convinced that no one on the Artemis survived. I was afraid they'd come on board anyway, but I guess they thought it wasn't worth the effort.
Yeah, sure. They had plenty of work to do somewhere else. There's a guy here by the name of Olivier, and he wants Glomar's heart.
What? What kind of crap is this? You don't actually believe that, do you?
There's some strange people around here, weird robots. This Olivier knew all about me, and he wanted me alive. Olivia, what is on Alpha Prime?
Glomar, my ass. Sorry, Arnie. Rubardium doesn't have a heart. I gave up on that bullshit a long time ago. Damn it, do you hear that? I set an alarm for them. They'll be back above the horizon in 10 seconds. Hold on, Arnie. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, so as unlikable as our protagonist is, if you guessed that approximately 90% of that was bullshit on Olivia's part, you'd be perfectly correct, and I can't even say that's spoilers because she was so damn obvious about it. Also, by the way, the whole weird robots thing never gets explained. So now we got fighting and oxygen management. This isn't as nearly as tedious as you'd think it is. What is tedious is this gunfight. Not shown is the guy that's going to jump us from the left. See? What a surprise. So, quick run to get ammo, because that's so terribly important right now. Little more health, and... yes! It's a train level! As we all know, train levels are meant to be boring as hell. Also, a little bit of a derp over the controls of this train that I kind of repeat. But I'm going to die here because I've rushed through the level. I have done it quite clearly wrong because there was a guy with a rocket launcher, 2 with rifles, and there's probably going to be some ahead too. There we go. So, let's reload that and try again. We're using the pistol here because the pistol doesn't get enough love. It's slow as hell, but it still does a respectable amount of damage. And, to be fair, it's a lot more accurate than the goddamn rifle. Also, we have a hell of a lot of cover here, but as you can see, there's still good enough shots to take off a fair amount of our health with the assault rifle. Perhaps there's something they know that I don't. Oh well. So, once again, getting some oxygen, because that is kind of important for this level. And doing something I didn't do last run, opening the airlocks. The airlocks generally have weapons and medkits in them, including our old friend, the sniper rifle. And flamethrower ammo for some reason. But let's snipe the hell out of some people. Specifically that rocket launcher dude who's been annoying us. Not really caring where I hit him, so long as I hit him. And a quick save here because he's dead and we need to move on. Now, here's the interesting thing. Actually using the goddamn train is actually kind of a bad idea. In this first section, anyway. There we go. Once again, rushing through the game. Probably gonna... nope, didn't get us killed because of medkits. So we're just gonna chill out here to let our oxygen get back. Open up the door and take care of this asshole. Now we can move forward. By the way, this is the same rock track that will play for every combat. I should have said that before, but really it's just been background noise up till now. So, now we have more physics fun times. Again, we're going to be pushed back by the train, so the only way to really get the oxygen while we're riding the train is to hide in this one corner. Also, the music looping is pretty damn bad. So, something we didn't do last time, but we might as well now, is switch the track, because the left is a dead end. By the way, the left is always a dead end. So, let's just deal with the guys next on our route. Headshots really don't count for a hell of a lot. And let's just move on, because we need the oxygen. And because there's going to be a little puzzle for which we'll want the train somewhat nearby. I don't know why I was drifting to the left there, but we could have used the switch with the hacking, but to be honest, when you can just get out and push the goddamn button, why would you need it?
Unauthorized entry. Sector closed.
Yeah, we'll want to open a door, which means another quick save, which is anything but quick, and a little indoors fighting. I believe we're going to be seeing a new enemy. By the way, the moment this airlock opens, we will once again have an oxygen meter. So our new enemy, right here, the spider bot. This particular one was armed with a shotgun, but they can have machine guns. I don't believe they can have rocket launchers. Either way, we now have a lovely little puzzle. My, how lovely this puzzle is. Oh look, that's what's stopping us. There's crates in the way, that's why the door won't open. So we're going to play a game with the vehicle loader, after getting some more oxygen. It may sound like I'm finding this tedious, but in fact this is one of the easiest levels in the game. All we do, rush forward, have the bricks on high, and as we bump in, we let go of them. If you do this wrong, they won't fall in right, and you'll have to pick them up again. It's bloody tedious, but as you can see, once you've got the trick, which is very simple, you can just rush the whole thing. Also, for extra giggles, you can take things out from the bottom instead of the top. Unfortunately, we do have to take breaks for oxygen. Right. Let's get this over with. Only about 7 more to go, maybe 8. 7. So, why is this particular section not tedious? Because you're actually doing something, it's quite simple, it doesn't take you all that long, we're talking a minute or two, and it's something different apart from just man shoot in a corridor. It's not much of a puzzle, but it exists. The oxygen breaks, however, do make it a little bit annoying. And yes, the door won't open until you've cleared everything, and then pushed a button. Or rather, the train won't move on until everything is off the track. We'll be seeing the true definition of everything in a second. And it will be a little bit silly. Okay, we've gotten rid of everything. Let's try and carry on. Nothing in this airlock. Just ammo here. Ah, here we are. A security door. With a dude inside who's just watched us. 2 dudes inside who just watched us move crates. AI, this game has it. Also, we will actually be using grenades here, because this is one of those situations where grenades is actually useful.
Activated.
Hey Weiss, what's up? I got a good tip for you. I know you can break out of here and get to Warren Reynolds. That is if you're still looking for him. Believe me, it ain't easy to find that guy. He cut himself out of all communications and acts like he don't hear a thing. Maybe he's afraid they'll go after him. But he's somewhere in the northern tunnel.
Is it possible to get there?
Only via the surface. We got a train there, real plush. Oxygen dispensers included. Hop on board now, wait for the peanuts.
Now that's what I call the perfect career. Always wanted to be a train engineer.
Yeah, just don't let that gear stick get out your hands, brother. What gives with the babe that's helping you? You know, Livia?
What can I tell you that you don't already know, Snoop?
Seriously, Weiss. I heard her pulling the wool over your eyes about those ships, so I zeroed in on them for a bit of practice. There's no radio shadow preventing the Artemis from being picked up by the Special Ops cruiser at that time.
Okay. Okay. I get your drift.
You don't know the half of it. Your sweet Livia fastened onto their frequencies afterwards. She was broadcasting to that punk-ass Colonel Olivier directly. An encrypted transmission. I couldn't pick up a single thing. So I'd ask them what they're yapping about if you get a chance. A passionate heart. Stuff like that, I guess.
Gee, what a shock. Livia might be a traitor. Of course, can we trust the Snoop? Also, this audio loop is due to quick saving. Again, great design, guys. So, let's go all the way back, get in the train. And I'm still maintaining that this level is not tedious. Also, no, the track isn't electrified. Now, you'll notice the height of this tram. It's pretty high. We can get past most shit.
Closing doors. The train is leaving the station now.
But this is an auto-save, as opposed to a quick save.
Welcome to Sector 2.
Yes, very nice to be welcomed somewhere I've already been. So there's a little tram, vehicle loader with the thing down.
Malfunction.
Malfunction. Something is on the track. Look at the clearance on that. Oh well, let's get some more oxygen and head on out.
Closing doors.
We're about halfway done with this level now.
Opening.
And we get our first... No, we don't get it. Yeah, we do. There's a turret. Notice the flamethrower having fuck all range. And I might actually die here due to trying to take on a turret. There we go. Turret dealt with. But unfortunately no medkit, and oh looky there. Again, great animations. Actually, what I think happened there is the lights changed.
Closing doors. The train is leaving the station now.
Gee golly. Also, ready for a non-existent obstacle?
Track malfunction. Please wait for the service spot.
Yeah, you don't need this train anymore.
Please wait. Track repair completed. Please proceed. Closing doors. The train is leaving the station now.
Now, why did I get out of the train? Because there's a dude with a goddamn rocket launcher. There's also a security bot and a guy on the right. I'm actually going to get killed by the guy on the right any second now. Oh well. So, apart from fuck-ups, this train section takes about 15 minutes. And due to the relative lack of combat here...
Malfunction. Closing doors. The train is leaving the station now.
And the fact that I lied about the loader, the malfunction's literally just, hey, here's a pause. Yeah, grenade physics are a little weird. And that was my 4th death. Because grenades. But yeah, this is a train section, only takes 15 minutes, is not actually that combat heavy. And apart from a couple of sections, is really not much of a challenge. So, one more time, and this time with feeling. That's more like it! Notice that I'm going to be pretty much ignoring the tram for the rest of the level. I mean, I'm gonna switch, but... Oh. No, I don't. I ignore trams from the service spot. Never mind. Quick save simply because of that dude. By the way, we now have all the weapons in the game. 4th level, all the weapons in the game. There's nothing down here.
Track under repair. Please wait.
Yeah, no. Let's just get this level over with.
Please proceed. Closing doors. The train is leaving the station now.
And we're pretty much done with this level. Another quick save. And we're going to go flip the switches that we need to finish the level, because that door over there is locked. By the way, that was an autosave. So... it's kind of sad, really, that this is the least tedious level in the game. A goddamn train level is the least tedious level in the game. I'd just like that to sink in for a second. Well, this has been Jamie the D, and I'll see you next time.